You install a new AI tool hoping to buy back your afternoon, but a week later, you realize managing the automation is burying you in maintenance, costing you more administrative time than the original task ever did. That is the central trade-off of the current AI landscape. You are constantly forced to weigh the friction of granting these tools invasive access to your systems against the reward of compounding hands-free autonomy. This evaluation matrix audits 7 new AI tools today. We map them by setup and oversight effort on the bottom versus daily time saved on the side. We will plot these live to see their actual return on investment, cutting through the marketing claims. Before we begin the audit, hit the subscribe button. We break down the realities of new AI tools here every single day to keep you informed. Using this ROI lens separates the tools that scale your output from those that simply increase your workload. First up is Retool. This platform lets you build functional, internal applications natively using an AI coding agent and your existing databases. To make it work, you have to understand technical prompt engineering logic. You also accept the trade-off of building entirely within Retool's specific ecosystem, committing your internal tools to their infrastructure. Because of that high barrier to entry and the resulting massive structural payoff, Retool lands squarely in the high-effort, high-impact quadrant. Next is Remio. This tool captures scattered web content, documents, and meetings as you work, turning them into a living, private, and instantly searchable knowledge base. For Remio to function properly, it requires pervasive, deep access to your raw daily data streams. It has to monitor your screen and your inputs continuously. The trade-off here is obvious. You are surrendering a massive surface area of your corporate or personal privacy to a third-party system in exchange for perfect recall. It operates seamlessly in the background, minimizing your daily effort, but that intense trust requirement places Remio in the medium effort, high impact zone. Foundational AI tools like these yield the highest daily time savings, but they require a heavy upfront payment of either technical lock-in or complete data transparency. Moving to distribution, we have Paved. It acts as an automated booking agent, asking your AI to find, compare, and secure advertising slots across over 3,000 newsletters. You hand your ad budget directly over to the AI. In doing so, you lose the ability to personally negotiate rates and build direct long-term relationships with those publishers. Paved ranks as low-effort, medium impact. It is incredibly easy to use for scaling rapid distribution, but lacks the compounding leverage of custom deals. For creative output, AnyVids brings all the top AI video models into one centralized platform, allowing you to generate HD assets from a single prompt. Out of the box, default video outputs usually feel generic. Achieving a specific, brand-aligned result requires intense refinement and heavy iterative prompting. That friction of prompt refining balances out the convenience of the unified dashboard, dropping AnyVids right into the center as medium effort, medium impact. These growth tools eliminate the mechanical friction of distribution and rendering, but you still have to supply extreme creative precision to keep the results from feeling automated. Let's look at external communications. 2PR is a fully automated manager that runs your LinkedIn account, surfacing viral ideas, writing posts, and drafting comment replies in your voice. Granting an AI the autonomy to speak publicly on sensitive industry topics carries extreme reputational risk. If the model misreads a tone or hallucinates a fact, the mistake is published directly to your professional network. 2PR plots as low effort and high impact, but that dangerous combination of easy setup and high public visibility earns it a severe risk warning. Similarly, SuperIntern operates as an inbox assistant. It scans your calendar and emails before you even open your laptop, pre-drafting replies and follow-ups. To utilize this tool safely, you have to subject its output to an intense daily review process, ensuring no hallucinated commitments or incorrect pricing are ever sent to clients. SuperIntern plots as high effort, high impact. You are ultimately trading the time you used to spend writing for time spent in rigorous editing. When you delegate professional communication to AI, the time you save on the initial draft must be immediately reinvested into strict oversight to prevent critical missteps. For a low-risk contrast, we have CastReader. It is a single-purpose tool that reads any web page out loud in over 40 languages, verbally explaining dense or foreign passages on the go. The trade-offs here are minor, mostly a slight audio processing lag and the potential loss of extreme cultural nuance during the translation layer. Because of its safe, contained utility profile, CastReader sits neatly in the low-effort, low-impact quadrant. Single-purpose, asynchronous learning tools like this offer the safest, lowest-friction entry point into AI adoption. They deliver exact utility without the heavy operational risks of the delegator tools. Look at this fully populated evaluation chart. You can clearly see how these tools separate into distinct clusters based entirely on the specific mix of effort, risk, and reward they offer. If you require zero operational risk and just want to test the waters, begin by piloting a contained tool like CastReader or AnyVids. If you are entirely bottlenecked by time and willing to trade system control for massive leverage, pilot SuperIntern or Remio, provided you actually enforce that strict oversight. Pick just one quadrant to master today. True leverage comes from concentrated architectural focus rather than an unmanaged list of subscriptions. If you want to keep evaluating the market with us, hit subscribe. We post a new AI tool breakdown every single day. Then, drop into the comments and tell me exactly which of these Sutton tools you are committing to test this week. Ultimately, the true utility of an AI tool is measured by how precisely it addresses your specific operational bottleneck.